His bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Willing that ball in. Tyrese Maxey has a nose for points.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Nuggets?
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
And the foul called on him. Hield is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Oubre. And it's Ruiz in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Back to MP. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Portland was tremendous. He finished with 59 points, and to no one's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Here's Embiid. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Embiid's got 8.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
MP kicks to Holmes. Here's Jacobs. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. And stolen by MP. Floats it up for Murray. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Hield against Murray. Pass to Ruiz. And stolen by MP. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And MP throws it down.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding him and feeding him.
And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. A.J. Griffin's checked in for Sharp. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Jones up top, covered by MP. Holmes against Embiid. Back to Jones. And it's off from 3-point range. The Nuggets leading by 16. A 3 from MP. The rebound by Hield.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Oubre for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Oubre's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. Looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Nuggets ahead, up by 15. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings. And something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
So it's like from the backcourt, maybe like from the corner?
Okay, let me do this over, okay?
Yeah, because I'm kind of
from the opposite end. Oh, wait, we ran. And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Denver Nuggets.
I'm giving credit to their front office. They've methodically added talent to their second and third units. And you see the results there, Shaq.
Yeah, they've got scorers coming off that bench. And that's what you need. In a long season, Different guys have to step up.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Let's check in with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, for an injury update on Kelly Oubre. David.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the 76ers gave me the status. He informed me that the knee was bent slightly backwards and is indeed hyperextended, but that there does not appear to be any structural damage. Right in the heart of the season, this is when injuries start to mount. We're going to have to adjust. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's MP. And it's Landale in at the 5 down low.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Outside Portis. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Portis sets the pick for MP. Back to Portis. Porter in the corner. Shot clock at 5. And MP throws it down hard.
Making sure of that one. MP at ground 0.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchises.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Pass to McCain. Back to Maxey. Here's Embiid. Now Maxey. 22 points for him. Second shot opportunity. Basket counts. Maxey's got 24 points.
I'll tell you, when Maxey gets into his rhythm, he can go all night long.
MP finds Portis. Now MP. Pass to Brown. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the foul call. Tyus Jones out there with Heel. Then there's Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Boucher in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Hands it from downtown.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Boucher. For 3. On the basket by Jones.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Jones the pass to Oubre. And stolen by MP. For the finish. And he goes right over Tyus Jones and slams it down.
Showing a little two-way game. MP, that's big time.
Pass to Embiid. Now, here's Boucher. Here's Jones. And the shot goes down. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And there's the bucket from MP.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
And the foul called on MP. Called the 76ers. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania. Calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Here's MP, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. MP's got 29.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Pass to Yabusele. Maxey against MP. Maxey, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
The 76ers have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the player.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
And MP throws it down.
Oh, it looks like somebody came out this half on a mission, and his intensity on offense, it's been fun to watch.
Outside, Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
A 3 from MP. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. That one goes. Count it. Maxey's got 41.
Maxey just completely disregarding the defense because he can.
Here's MP. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Maxey kicks to Yabusele. Pass to Embiid. Launches it. Saric grabs the board. Denver shooting so far very efficient. All around. About 55%. Maxey against MP. So, Greg, you played the point. In create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
And the MP is one of those guys you just love watching because he plays with such confidence, hunger, and a smile.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And then for Denver, Neesmith comes in for Saric, and it's Burks in for A.J. Griffin.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nuggets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out
of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Steals are almost a forgotten stat. We don't talk about them a ton, but he's been huge in that category.
There's a screen. MP with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Jacobs, the pass to Shamet. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
3 point.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this. Chakamanuna.
You're first. Thanks, Donna. So you guys have been at your best against the top teams in the league. What do you think about that?
Michelle, this team is full of dogs. You know what I mean? And when the lights shine the brightest, that's when we're at our best. So I wouldn't trade this team for any crew.
Given your success against these top teams in the regular season, would it be a disappointment if you failed to win a championship this year?
There's our rain cloud.
It'll only be a disappointment if we didn't leave it all out there. But, you know, this group of guys, they got more heart than anybody that I've ever played with. So I'm not too worried about that. Thank you.
Thank you. Right here.
You earned that one.
Shout out to MP, NBA Cup champion. Single elimination games really test a team, and you guys passed.
game, MP.